This isn't going to be any kind of tour, but we did add some technology in here that ups the ante and changes the way that we use some common kitchen items. Now you know I do smart home stuff all the time on the channel, but if you're interested in something like a course where I teach you guys how to get, please do me a favor. Check it out and let me know in the comment section below what you want to learn about building your own smart home. Before we continue, you're welcome to Rocket Review. Kindly hit the notification button to be notified when next I post new videos. Without further ado, let's dive into it. To begin, a sensor was installed so that when you approach the faucet and want to use it, you simply wave your hand. A motion sensor activates and deactivates it because you no longer have to use your hands. This has completely changed the way I use a faucet. You don't have to touch anything if your hands are dirty or occupied with something else. Simply and then use it. This faucet also has a nozzle that can come out with the standard decent quality faucet stuff. What's cool now is that you can use a voice assistant to say something like, "Hey Google, turn on the faucet," alright? And you can tell the faucet how much water you want to pour and it will pour exactly that amount. So if you want to make some coffee, I can grab a kettle, hit start, and I'll get exactly 24 ounces of water. Tier works best with the best regional specialty coffee roasters, and they are perfectly grind and brew the coffee and then immediately freeze it to lock in all of the flavors. And when you're ready to drink a cup of coffee, all you have to do is of course get some hot water to throw your coffee in, and your coffee is pretty much good to go. It happens in seconds. It's kind of insane it happens in seconds. You guys, I'm a fairly tech-savvy person, so I appreciate features like this that make mundane tasks more convenient and quick. If you couldn't tell, I think this thing is incredible. So if you're looking for great tasting coffee that's already so simple to make, you should check out the comments here. Of course, I'll have them linked down below in the description, and for the time limit, Complementary has a specialty offer. For any of the channel fans, where you can get 20 off of your first purchase plus free shipping when you click on my link, which is 10 free cups of coffee and over $30 off, so go ahead and check them. They gave us something resembling an electric kettle. We now have a kettle that is both functionally and visually appealing, which is the most visually appealing kettle we've added to the kitchen. But alright, let's move on to some of our other cool technology, such as this bad boy. Guys, this is the June oven, and let me tell you, this thing replaces a lot of different things. This giant thing is also a toaster. It can roast and bake, keep your food at a constant temperature. Now that is cheap. This thing is pretty amazing. I already got this for a really low price, but it's one of those things that replaces so many different things in the kitchen that it's well worth the money. Especially now that it has this screen built in right here, it's been fairly responsive for me. You can go in and figure out exactly what you want to cook. For example, say you just want to make some toast right now. Bread, English muffins, and bagels are available. It has a long list of items such as hot dog buns. What kind of person are you? I've never looked at you, but you can see the fruits of their labor over here. That is fantastic. Man, you're a beast. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, man, this is strictly for hipsters, but I will say that this thing is fantastic because you can select the food you want to cook and it will automatically optimize the oven to cook it to perfection. What's even more bizarre is that it can tell you exactly how to cook it. Set it up properly, but if you just put some food in there, there's a built-in camera that automatically detects what food that's in it, and you pretty much just press cook and you're good to go. It'll cook it in the best way possible because it identifies it and gives you the best cooking settings. You don't have to press anything. You don't have to sit, just throw some toast in here and I'll show you how to do it, okay? Oh, you just want to keep toasting. That's fine. That's how technology works, man. The thing is, it's completely insane right now. What's more, it has a camera built into it to identify what's inside, but if you walk away and want to check it out on what's going on, all you have to do is go to the app and see how long you've got left. But you can also get a live view to see if it's actually properly toasting. This is most likely the most technologically advanced kitchen appliance available but toasting takes a long time, which is my only compliment. It takes a little longer, but it is eventually completed. We have to please double check this to ensure that we are done. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. It's ideal. It must take time to perfect something like this. But take a look at that. I'm going to make a hot dog right now. While we're on the subject of cooking, Ari's been doing a lot more recently, which you'd be proud of. We've got something else that's been useful, and that's this yummy smart thermometer. So you guys know about kitchen thermometers, right? You put it in the meat throw in the oven, and then you constantly check it to see if your food is at the desired temperature. This thing eliminates the need for all of that. Just like a cooking thermometer, you stick this guy inside the meat you are cooking and it'll keep track of the temperature. But there's no reader or anything. An app is unavoidable because it is intelligent. While using this app, you can see the exact temperature of the food and keep track of it. What's cool about it is that once you enter the app and tell it what you're cooking, it'll be able to detect how long it needs to be in the oven to cook, and that way you can get it just the way you want it. There's no need to leave it in there for 5 or 4 hours to check on it. Just drop this guy in there and it'll tell you how long you've been in there. It's intelligent enough to just throw in here, and it can withstand extreme temperatures. The technology in this room will not simply fail. There's a lot of really cool kitchen technology available that you would not expect. We've all heard of electronic food scales, and we've got one from a tech here. The city's name is unimportant. What's important here is the technology, so this is a food scale. As expected, you can turn it on, but when you do, you'll notice a massive screen with a plethora of information as you expect. It also has an app, however, I would simply use it with some regular strawberries to link it. It's addressing the issue of scale. I placed a strawberry on the table and will receive real-time updates on both the weight and the calories. I wish I had this when I was in college because potassium sugar is the only thing that fills this void. In college, I used to count calories like crazy. So something like this would have been extremely useful if I wanted to know exactly what was going on inside my body. It is available for a very low price on Amazon. I believe it is available for around $30, which I believe is a reasonable price for all of the features it provides. I think that's a good amount, and it's reasonable. So if you need to keep track of things like sugars, you'll know exactly how much you're consuming throughout the day. It's a nice, inexpensive little gadget I found on Amazon, but it's worth it. That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like it and subscribe to the channel so do not miss out on another amazing video from us. Hit that notification button to do so. See you next time.